Okay, I just feel like this is still dark. Let me move it over some. But either way, this is just going to be a recap for week 31. That's a little bit better lighting. I'm in my daughter's room, obviously, hence the bed. She has better lighting up here, but yeah. So I'm just going to have a seat here and then do the recap. That's where everything just looks dark, like it doesn't matter how I position it. Maybe that's better. Okay, so week 31 for me in pregnancy was, I dealt with a lot of heartburn. My gums were bleeding a lot. Those type of things. Fatigue was really rough for me, week 31. Backache, like all of the symptoms that you could possibly have came in week 31. And so that was just crazy to me to experience that. But baby became very, very active in week 31. So let's go ahead and recap week 31. It's crazy to say that I'm wrapping up month 8. And we'll be heading into month 9 come this Thursday. So I'm excited about that. So let's just go back into the book to week 31. And it says that, let's put this right here. Week 31, though your baby still has 3 to 5 pounds more to gain before delivery, he or she is weighing in at an impressive 3+ pounds this week and about 16 inches long, give or take a couple. Because fetuses this age come in all sizes, your baby is quickly approaching birth length, also developing at an impressive clip these days. Your baby-brain connection, trillions of them must be made. He or she is able to put the complex web of brain connections to good use, too. Already processing information, tracking light, and perceiving signals from all 5 senses, your brainy baby is also a sleepy one, putting them in longer stretches of snooze time, specifically the REM sleep, which is when you probably notice more defined patterns of awake and kicking and sleeping quiet times and from your little one. So this particular week, I did notice that baby had more sleep patterns. I am currently 32 weeks. If you watched my video from before, I'm in my 32nd week now. I've completed week 31, which is why I'm recapping it. But I can always tell when baby is growing. Towards the end of the week, baby gets really, really active once he started growing. But the baby was really active, had shorter sleep patterns where he was sleeping for more, maybe about 4 or 5 hours, and then he would get up and move around. Very active in the 1 to 2 o'clock in the a.m. time. But going into this week, he is actually having longer sleep periods, which I can only contribute to the fact that he's growing, and it's tiring growing a body. So physically this month, I have not had any lightheadedness or dizziness, but I did have some swelling. No real nasal congestion in week 31. My gums were very sensitive, though. They were very tender. Even more so, they just became more tender progressively as week 31 came into a close, to where, in my opinion, it was kind of affecting my eating because they were just so tender. Like, it was just certain things that I could not eat, like hard-shell tacos and stuff like that, because just the simplest graze would just be excruciating for me. I have had some issues with leg cramping, mild swelling in ankles and feet. Yes. Itchy belly, not so much. My navel goes up and down. Stretch marks, not yet. But I thought that at the end of 32 weeks that I had got one like right here. But it looked like it ultimately ended up had just been a scratch. I scratched myself somehow and it faded away. Difficulty sleeping has still been a problem. This week, insomnia kicked my butt like crazy. The Braxton Hicks contractions are picking up, and they're in combination with the ligament pains from the belly growing. So they're just kind of like, what is this? Like, I'm just a little uncomfortable. Somewhat similar word as to say, hey, am I going into labor, preterm labor? Because I've been having the lightning crotch feeling, which is like the little sharp pains you get down your vajayjay. And my doctor said that that's only because the baby's getting bigger, so there's a little bit more pressure down there. So other than that, that's pretty much it. I weighed 182 pounds my last appointment, so forth, which I think I already covered. For week 31, I mean, I've already showed you my week 32 belly. I can't say that much has changed. I think that's pretty much it. I did my video as far as, and inside this book, it only pretty much talks about devising your birth plan and stuff like that. And I've already did the video where I covered my ideas about the birth plan. What I plan to do, week 31 has been a really busy week for me because I've actually started to process the fact that I will have a baby coming here within the next couple of months, give or take. In my opinion, I don't think I'm going to make it past 38 like I've said numerous times. So, you know, hitting week 31, it's like within 6 to 7 weeks or so, there will be a baby here in my home. So it's starting to register into everything that I know that I needed to get done from the beginning that I've been trying to space out and handle over time. Seems like it's all starting to compile and overwhelm me. Like for my daughter, for instance, you know, I need to get her bedroom in order to where, you know, she can have a bedroom that she's comfortable in, her and her sisters. For when they're here, I would love to paint her furniture that we never did get around to painting. I need to replace her bed, her linen, and those type of things. I've ultimately tackled my room. I've got the bathroom stuff situated, which I will tackle once I am on leave for sure. But things like that, picking up the last little minute items. One thing that I am kind of grateful for is that I have managed to accumulate all of the basic necessities that I will need for the baby. I do, however, only thing that I still need to purchase is I'm going to purchase the travel system. And that will be my last major purchase for the baby. There's some things that I have my dress for the baby shower. I also have my hair for the baby shower. I've ordered that. I've picked up some baby gear things that I don't think that will be purchased from my registry. Like I picked up some more of the Shea Moisture soap out of Walgreens, and it was on sale. I'll add some stuff to that about what I did, but pretty much that's it. Pretty much that's all that's going on in week 32. So yeah, for week 31, I've started actually buckling down and purchasing items. So I'll do a week 31 haul leading into week 32, week 31 and a half, week 32 shopping haul of all the things that I have acquired so far. Just a little small baby gear that I've been tackling just to get prepared. And then that's pretty much it, guys. So see you later. Thanks for watching.